Hi, it's Amanda. I just wanted to really quickly, while I have a short little break from kindergarten there at recess, before I go get my next group, um, wanted to talk about element one. A lot of us are working on element one right now, which is finding your why, right? And really thinking about digging into why your why is important to you. So, the first thing I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna do this really fast, but I want you guys to go back through and kind of go slow and answer the questions. Maybe you want to get a pencil and a pen, whatever works for you. Okay. So, why are you ready now? You know, we're all midway through life or a little earlier. Why are we ready now? What changed? What makes you feel like you're ready to do this now? And then two, just imagine that you are the epitome of health. Like you've already addressed all of this and you're there. You are the epitome of health now. If you close your eyes and you envision that, what are you wearing? What do you look like? What are you doing? What activities that you don't or can't do now are you going to start doing? Like, how will you feel when you are that epitome of health? And then, one of my favorite things to think about, what are some risks that you are going to be willing to take or able to take once you're at that level of health that you want to achieve? Okay, so what are you wearing, doing? How are you feeling? What activities can you now do? And what are some risks that you're willing to take now that you're feeling so much healthier and that energy and that excitement? And then think about number three, who's impacted by this? If you are your healthiest version, how does that affect your spouse, your partner, your children, your friends, your coworkers? How does this affect people, or how does it impact people around you, and who does it impact the most? Okay? Then last, as after you answer those questions and you really think about it, go back to that first one. What is your why? What is your intrinsic reason for wanting to get healthy? One thing I want to really encourage you, and I saw this when I watched a video during my first Element One like podcast, but it's on YouTube, so I don't know, like video. She said, you can't be critical and creative at the same time. And so I know almost all of you, I've had this discussion because it's so natural. The first thing we want to say is, I don't want to this. I don't want to feel tired. I want you to flip that. What's the opposite of that? If you don't want to feel tired, I want to have energy, right? So I want you to be creative because we're creating the life that we want through our habits. So instead of being critical of yourself and engaging in that shame, blame, negative game, okay, I want you to turn it around and say, I want to have energy. Why do you want to have energy? I want you to ask yourself why. My coach taught me this at least 3, 4, 5 times. Why? Why do you want to have energy? I want to play with my kids. Why is that important to you? Okay, keep going deeper, because what we really want to get down to is, what is the real reason? Nobody's going through all of this to get in a swimsuit. Nobody. Okay? We're going through this because we know that being heavy, being overweight, and dealing with food addiction is a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual toll. That's why we're willing to go through this. So we got to find that deep, deep, deep why. If you need me to help you with that, call me. I am here for you. If you would rather talk to Larry, call Larry. Doesn't matter. We're here for you. So those are your imperatives, what I want you to go do. Why are you ready now? Imagine you're healthy. What are you wearing, doing? What activities can you do now that you couldn't do before? How are you feeling? What are some risks you're okay to take? Who is impacted by this, by you being healthy? How are they impacted? What changes in your relationship? And then go back to your why. Thinking about all of that, what is your why? Positively stated. I want something. What are you wanting to create in your life? Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, whatever your why is for your health journey. But I just want to encourage you to think about your health in your why, since that's what we're focused on right now. And then let's think about those actions that you're going to take to get there. So comment below, Maybe you want to share your why. Maybe you want to share some actions you're taking to support your why. What's compelling you to move forward through all of the difficult things like cravings and hunger and blah, blah, blah. What's compelling you? Share it below.